So I do have a brand new show called Jessie, and it's basically about a girl who moves from the Midwest or the South to New York City to kind of pursue her dreams and find herself, and she ends up becoming an au pair, a nanny for this high-powered couple. They're four like stair-stepper mini United Nations kids. So we've kind of got a couple different cultures represented there. You definitely have this girl from Texas living in this high-rise loft in New York City and super fast-paced, but it's also still artistic as she's finding herself. And what I'm excited about for the show is that I am 18 playing 18. You know, I'm definitely playing my age, I'm doing it in my voice and my posture, and it's very exciting to kind of be able to do that. And I think it's also new ground for Disney to kind of embrace. They've always shown very well how kids grow up. And within Sweet Life, as I played Bailey and watched her grow up, now I feel like that the next step is to play what happens after high school, kind of once we're set free upon the world. Hannah Montana coming to an end is something that I'm very aware of, and Wizards as well coming to an end, and kind of the comparisons and the natural things there. But in the same way, you know, when Miley came out, it was like, oh, she's the new Hilary Duff. You know, when Hilary Duff came out, they were like, oh, she's new. So it's just kind of always been one of those things, and I don't aim to be the new anyone. I just kind of aim to find myself and act, and I like to tell stories, and so I think that that's something that Jessie is a really good vehicle to do. And it's something that people know about me, is I don't care about kind of being this giant image and this giant entity at any kind of cost. But I love to do what I do, and I love to tell stories. And I write songs and I write music, but I don't see myself as like a Hannah Montana or a Selena or something. I love to perform, and I've always performed. Everyone has their own path, and we all kind of find it differently. And actually, Selena and I were in New York for Disney Upfronts, and we were kind of just talking about the next stages and things like that. And it's, you know, it's definitely different. And I'm not going to stand here and be like, oh, I'm so different than Miley and Selena and Debby. And I'm not going to stay here and be like, oh my gosh, we have so much in common, because both of us being teenage girls that are actors in the South from the industry, of course we have things in common, but we also have tons different, and that's up for you guys to see if you want to, and if not, that rules too. When the news about Jessie broke, one of the first things that people ask me is, so does this mean you're not going to do Sweet Life anymore? Does this mean you're leaving Sweet Life behind? And of course, Sweet Life, we'd already filmed our graduation episode, and actually the trailer for it was already airing by the time we announced Jessie, so it was very much a natural progression. Sweet Life ending with graduation and Jessie beginning after graduation. Two different characters, two different storylines, but it still kind of is very much connected. So I'm gonna miss Sweet Life because I learned so much about myself, and I also learned how much I didn't know about myself going into Sweet Life. And you know, it's very much everyone's high school experience, but I'm also stoked for the new stages and stoked for everyone to see the couple episodes that we have coming out left of Sweet Life. So.